Hi guys, I'm going to talk to you about newborn diapers first, and then we'll go into the one-size diapers. There are so many different kinds of diapers on the market out there. It is very, very confusing when you first start cloth diapering. You're like, whoa, hold up, what am I supposed to be using? So here is one of my favorites. This one is by the Little Bee Company. It is a newborn diaper, and all-in-one. So it's just one piece. What I had laid in it is a piece of fleece. My son gets rashes really easy, and these have a bamboo inner, which is not stay dry. So when I put the fleece in there, it makes it more stay dry, so he doesn't get contact rashes. The Little Bees come with the feature where they have the snap down rise for little tiny babies, so that you don't get the umbilical cord. Now, when you are putting the diaper on baby, it is really easy. Here is the baby. Let me go ahead and lay them down, and then let me move the camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. Here is baby. Now, I have laid the diaper under the baby, and you go ahead and pull it up. And then these diapers have a couple size settings. You can snap up here for bigger babies. This is the furthest out. Actually, we're still on one of the smallest size settings for my 15-pound, 6-month-old. But you just go ahead and snap, and it's that easy. Baby is wearing a diaper, and there you go. It's really actually very simple. And then when you're done, you just take it off and you can throw it in the wash. Then we also have one that's very similar. This is one of the custom ones because, as you can see on his walls, owls everywhere. This one also has the snap down umbilical cord for the umbilical cord when baby first comes home. And it does the same thing, it just snaps. These are an all-in-one style newborn diaper, which are great for dads. It doesn't take any work, you just snap it on. You can get them in Velcro too, so they're more like disposable. They have some really cute prints. One of my favorites is the cow. Ooh. And then there are diapers that are very similar. Let me grab some. I have so many diapers, it's not even funny. This is a Grovia, I think that's how you say it, a newborn diaper. It has the elastic gussets as well to help contain those crazy newborn poops. And it has an insert that just lays in. It actually is attached so it doesn't come out. It does not have the snap down rise, but you can snap this one down to make the size smaller. And then when you snap it down, it goes on baby the same way. Snap and snap to get your right size for your baby. And then we have, I have so many diapers. This cloth diapering quickly becomes, oh my gosh, it's cute, I need it for baby. This is actually a pocket diaper. It's a smaller size, so it works for my baby. It has the snap down rise, so I just snap it down, usually when I'm stuffing them, which I will show you how to do that in a minute with some of the bigger diapers. I hate snaps. Okay, so it has a snap down rise, and once you get it snapped down, it does the same thing, and you can snap to get the right fit for baby. And let's see, for newborns, we also have covers, which I talked about in my blog. The covers you can use over fitteds. See, there's nothing inside, it's kind of plasticky feeling. These particular ones have Velcro, so you Velcro them over. Let me get a fitted. This is a fitted by Kissela. These are all organic cotton, which we use these because they are once again good for babies that have rashes, get rashes really easy. For some reason my boys both have very sensitive skin. They also have the snap down for the umbilical cord, which we actually just use the snap down for the umbilical cord even now because he's so little. And let me show you how we put on these type of diapers. Now these are the same way. You snap them on, which you can see they're a little bit bigger. Even though they're size 0, they're a little bit bigger than your newborn diapers. We're actually on, through my 15-pounder, we're on the same size setting that I'm putting it on now. And you can see on baby. And then this also has a snap down rise because this is a size 1 cover. It's by Thirsties, and I just snap it down because he's still so little. Then the cover you just put over top of this because these particular diapers are all cotton, and so when baby pees, it feels damp on the outside. So you just add the cover to it. She's a very little baby. You add the cover to it, and then it keeps their clothes from getting wet, which is perfect. Let me show you why I have the camera on the baby. We also have, these are P&P baby. They have a snap out insert. I just snap them in for the extra absorbency. They also have elastic on the legs, but you will notice they don't have snaps. Now these are fairly simple too. To put them on baby, this one has a stain, that's lovely. You just put baby down and pull up, across, and across. Now I use Snappies. You can use pens or bongos, I think they also have. The Snappy, you can see it has a little bit of a sharp piece, and you just pull, and you can pull across baby and pull down. And when you do that, ta-da! Diaper is on and ready to go. This is one of my favorite styles. We use these a lot. I even use them coverless so I can change baby right away as soon as he pees. I also use wool with these. Wool is such a great cover because it's antibacterial. Now, with the wool, let me see if I can find something small. These are just knit wool shorties, which are super cute. And I just put them on. I'm glad this isn't a real baby. Real babies are a lot more squirmier. And pull them up, and it works as a cover. Now wool, once you lanoize it, it repels the water back, or the pee back into the diaper, which is awesome because then these stay dry and you can use them as part of your baby's wardrobe. I love my wool. I also have, you have the wool covers, which I put on sometimes just so that I can put regular clothes on him instead of using the wool pants. But I also have wool pants, which they come in shorts too. Let me see. These are my wool pants. They're inside out because they were drying. Wool is amazing. They're so soft and squishy. But wool is one of those things that it is naturally antibacterial. So when the baby pees, and with the lanolin, once you lanolize them, and what the lanolin doesn't keep off, it absorbs. And when it absorbs it, it gets a little bit damp. Usually when I take them off, you can't even feel that they're wet. But you turn them inside out and let them dry. And when you go smell them, no pee smell. It is the craziest thing ever, which is probably why they use so much wool in biblical times, because wool is amazing. It also stays cool in the summer, and then it's really warm in the winter because it's super breathable. I also have, let's see, there's a couple different kinds of wool. This particular one hasn't been lanolized yet, which I will show you in another video how to lanolize it. I'm just out of lanolin right now because I only have to lanolize every couple months, which is crazy, so I don't even have to do it every day. Love it. But this is actually a pair of shorties, so when you put them on baby, they look like super cute shorts, and it has a high rise that if baby does pee up and out of the diaper, it doesn't leak out. Amazing. I love it. And then I have this, which is more what you use a snappy with it. It is just knit. For little babies, I'll go ahead and show you since baby still has on the diaper. Here we go. For little babies, you just fold it down to get a different size setting. This baby needs to fold down quite a bit. And then fold it in, over. I don't know if you guys can see, and over. And then you would take another snappy and just snappy it closed, which I can use this one. I would not suggest unsnapping your diaper, but since this isn't a real baby. And then you just snappy it closed and down. And there you go. It looks really bulky because this is such a tiny baby. But it fits better when you actually have a real baby that you're using. Now, these are another cute pair of shorties. Love it. And then they also make them, this is a very different one. It's actually still kind of damp. This is felted. If you get close to it, you can see that there's no holes in the fibers. The reason it is like that is some people say it makes it bulletproof, which it does. It's a great nighttime solution if you felt it. Now, when you do felt wool, it does lose its value. But when you felt it makes the wool thicker and tighter, so it will shrink. It basically happens when you take wool and you put it from one extreme temperature to the other. So when you're washing wool, you have to be really careful that you don't felt it if you don't want it to be felted, which means using the same temperature as water, which I'll show you that when we go ahead and use wool, or I lanolize the wool, because I've got to do a wash really soon. But you just turn them inside out, and these are super cute shorties. These are my favorite ones for nighttime. They actually look like this originally, which you can see, and hopefully see how loose the knit is. Now, these are a smaller size, so they actually look the same size as these. These were a large, these are a small. They shrunk down to the same size as the small when they were felted. Now, I also use wool as a nighttime solution for my, well, he's just now turned 3, heavy wetter, because he still is not fully potty trained at night. So when I put a diaper on him, whether it's disposable, cloth, whatever, it tends to leak. Now, when I add, these are little wool shorties, aren't they cute? He's got ones that look exactly like this on, just a bigger size right now. But you just add the wool over it. I use it over a pocket diaper, actually, and it keeps the bed completely dry. I am not even kidding. I am so over changing bed sheets that when I found wool, I was like, thank God. And I think that's about it with my newborn diapers. There's a couple pockets that do fit really well for newborns, which I'll show you how they work. in just a second. Let me put this stuff away. Now, on to pocket diapers. Now, pocket diapers require an insert. There are several different kinds of inserts. This is a microfiber insert. Microfiber is a synthetic material, which means it's not an all-natural fiber. It does absorb fairly well, but it absorbs fast, but it doesn't absorb a ton. So it works okay for newborns, unless you have a heavy water. Some people do use these for older kids, but I tried it, and we had leaks. Oh my gosh, ridiculous amounts of leaks. Now these are by the Babyland Bamboo, which is one of my favorites. It's the charcoal bamboo on the outer, which is a stay dry type material, and then inner is 3 layers of microfiber. So the microfiber never touches the baby. Now bamboo is a slower absorber, but the microfiber inner makes it a faster absorber. So it holds a lot and it feels dry. This is an all bamboo 5-layer. You can see compared to the microfiber one is much thicker. This is all bamboo. Now if I use this by itself, it tends to repel and I have leaks out of the legs. But when I use it as a doubler for nighttime, with this, I usually put it underneath so that it has more time to absorb by the time the pee gets to it. Then we have Zorb inserts, which are super absorbent too. These were actually made by a work-at-home mom. They're fairly expensive, and Zorb is I think it's fairly new on the market. I hadn't heard a lot about it till recently, but it does work fairly well. For us, it does not work as well as the bamboo. I will stick with the 5-layer bamboo. This is a hemp insert. The hemp is also a slow absorber, so it works really well as a doubler. This is what I put in my nighttime diapers for my 3-year-old. I put a charcoal bamboo 5-layer, the 5-layer of plain bamboo, and the hemp. If I lay them in like this, the hemp has plenty of time to absorb, because when the gush of pee comes out, the first one goes ahead and absorbs it, and by the time it gets down to here, the urine flow is moving really slow, so it has plenty of time to absorb it without leaks. And that looks like the only types of inserts I have over here right now. Now I will show you several different brands of pocket diapers. This is a Baby Wizard pocket diaper with the hook and loop, which is also Velcro. It has the snap down rise. Now, Baby Wizards have the pocket for stuffing. Right now I have a bamboo. To stuff, you just go ahead and slide your insert in there. Some people fold it at the top a little for boys. Sometimes people put more absorbency in the middle for girls. For smaller baby, you would just snap down the rise. And then Velcro works just like a disposable, except you have 3 different sizes, and this is the size it is all the way up, which actually fits a 30-pound child. I believe somewhere is between 20 and 30 pounds. My 3-year-old is 28 pounds, and it still fits him. This is a JC Trade. It has the full outer, like you can see. Also has the snap down rise. And then the pocket is here for stuffing. Micro suede inner. It has the leg elastics like most of the diapers do. And it also has snap down rise. You snap. Sometimes, because JC Trade diapers are usually $2 or $3 a piece, if you order through co-ops, They're called cheap China diapers. I mean, they work fairly well for us. I have really skinny babies, so they go down really small. But to snap these, you go ahead and snap, snap, snap. Now, if you'll notice, there's snaps turned outside. These snaps are made so you can get it on a little teeny tiny baby. You can snap this side all the way over so that you can get little teeny tiny baby leg holes. Now, generally, you wouldn't have to. But if you have a tiny baby, these also work fairly well for us for tiny babies. This has a minky outer. It's really soft. It has a layer of pull right under the minky. So it also is a stay dry outer. This is also a JC tray that you can see it has a snap down rise as well, and the same style snaps. Let's stay with China Chibis. This is a Sun Baby diaper. It has the inner pocket right here. You can see the pull. You will notice that it does not have the snap over snaps, and the rise doesn't go down quite as small because the snaps are closer together as the JC tray does. Then we have WeGrow diapers. This is an all-in-one too with pull. It has 2 inserts. They snap together, and then they snap into the diaper itself. There is no pocket with these. You have to be careful because this particular insert is microfiber, so if it touches baby, they will definitely get a rash. It's not good for baby. This one, the outer, I'm actually not sure. These I actually got from a co-op, but the outer can touch baby. It also has the snap down rise, and the snaps on this are a little bit different. See, it just has the 2 snaps and no hip snap. It still fits fairly well for my little guys. I don't get as good of a fit as I do with the JC Trade. They're not my favorite diapers, but they do work. Otherwise, I would have sold them by now. This is a glow bug. You can see it can fit really little babies. You see the different size options you have. Now this was the old style. It has the double gussets. Amazing for poop. The different thing about Glowbug is it features a back pocket, and it also features a front pocket. And the front pocket has a place where you can snap in the inserts, and the inserts also can snap together, so your inserts don't move, which is awesome if you have really wiggly babies. It also features the snap down rise, but you'll notice that it has more snaps and snaps down further than other diapers to fit. It'll fit really, really small babies. I'm talking, my son was 6'13", and by 7.5 pounds, this fit him, and he is super skinny. See the snap down rise? Now, you just take, once again, and you snap these over. And then for the glow bugs, you can snap here to get a smaller fit, or you can snap all the way over to the second set. And you'll see how little the legs get in just a minute. Get these snapped. Okay. The legs, look how teeny tiny the leg holes can get in this. This will fit a teeny tiny baby. And isn't it super cute, teeny tiny? And then this is the new style glow bug. It has a 360 gusset, which works really well. It contains newborn poops even better than the double gusset. I actually already have it snapped down because I use the 360 gussets on my little teeny tiny baby. Let me see. It still features the same snaps, and it can still snap over super tiny. They have really cute prints too. This is one of my favorite, actually. And then there is one more. These are by Little Bee Company. These are the bamboo. These also fit super tiny. Let me go ahead. These inserts are a little bit different, so I'll show you. They have the bamboo inner, the same as my all-in-ones from them. Now, these come with 2 inserts. One is a fairly large insert, but it has snaps on it, as you can see, for snap down for newborns or teeny tiny babies. And then it also has snaps where you can snap the newborn insert to it, so you get extra absorbency. You could put it in this way if you have a girl, so you get the extra absorbency in the back. I put it in with the extra absorbency up front, mainly because I have boys and they are heavy peers. Then I go ahead and you'll notice that the snap down rise on this one, if you can see it, is a little bit different. It only has 2, but they are spread out really far compared to the others, and the elastic is more stretchy compared to like Glow Bug. You'll also notice that the front also has elastic, so for boys, nobody comes out of the front, which is awesome. These also feature, let me get these snapped, the crossover snaps. So you go ahead and snap snap. Look how teeny tiny. Seriously, here's their newborn diaper, and here's the one size diaper. Almost the same size, it's just a little bit more bulky. You could use less inserts to make it less, and look how teeny tiny. Actually, here, I will do a comparison. This is the smallest setting on their newborns, and the smallest setting on their one size. So clearly these would work from birth till longer, which makes it really awesome. And when they're unsnapped all the way, they are a really good size, which makes them work really well. And they come in super cute prints too. They mostly have solids, but they are worth the money. They have a really good warranty on their diapers. You can send them back if you have any manufacturer's issues, and they get your replacements out right away. They have treated me so good. I'm so glad I bought my entire newborn stash from them and spent so much money with them. They're also really awesome because every diaper you buy from them, they donate another diaper to kids in need and orphanages, which I love their mission behind it because there's so many children in need. One thing that I use with cloth diapers that you have to be careful about is cloth diaper safe cream. This is actually coconut oil. It's solid right now. If it gets warm, it liquefies, but it works really well for keeping rashes away from baby, and it doesn't affect the absorbency of your diapers. That is one of my favorites. And then this is lanolin spray, which I'll talk more about these when we talk about washing, but if your wool isn't absorbing quite as well as you want it to, you go ahead and spray the lanolin spray in between lanolizing and washes. This works really well for that. And I think that is about it for cloth diapers. Sorry if this one was so long. Most of them will not be this long, but there are so many different types. I have not even touched probably 1/3 of what's available. There is so many other diapers available out there that you really just have to find what works best for you and your family. My opinion on cloth diapers has changed quite a bit since we've been doing it. When I first started, I loved the cute prints. I loved getting cheap diapers through co-ops. Now, I'm looking for diapers that are going to last, that don't cause rashes. I tend to lean more towards fitteds and wool so that my baby's bottom can breathe. Even wool is really cute, but sometimes it's not as cute as some of the prints you can get in cloth diapers, but it is one awesome one. Oh, I did forget, it's right behind me. These are what we use for nighttime. They're the Kawaii Good Nights. They also feature the snap down rise. And they have the crossover tabs as well. As you can see, this one's stuffed fairly well. It gets fairly thick, but they work really well. And I can tell you, even with this much stuffing, they fit a 30-pound, almost 30-pound child. Sorry, I wasn't thinking because they're not with the rest of my stash because I keep them down on the changing table. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Any questions, leave comments, and you all have a good night.